Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yo, like these fucking gay Twitch emotes. I don't think they're working. Alex, you gotta tell me if you can see these. Hold on. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm so upset. I really want to see all of this shit. Let me just try this one. Tell me, is that an emote for you, or is it just text? I can't see it, and it's bumming me out. I really want to see all these gay-ass emotes real bad. Fucking love rainbows. This shit's amazing. Anyway, hi. We're gonna be talking about, like, pride shit. That's the plan. That's why I was wanting the fucking gay emotes to work, but they're not! And I'm mad. It doesn't render as an emote, no. Dude, I even have fucking, Twitch Prime. Like, I have no idea. Yeah, I can still do those. Those are always there, but they have a bunch of, other ones. Wait. Do you have to, wait, how does this fucking work? Oh, you have to do something. Hold up. Wait. What do you have to do? Oh, you have to fucking... Oh, okay. You gotta cheer with bits. And then you get them shits. Okay. I didn't read all this shit. I just wanted to see how to make the emotes. We're like over halfway through Pride Month at this point. I don't know if I'm... Well, I mean, but if I want to fucking donate to the Trevor Project, I can just do that. I was like literally planning to do that. Okay. Alright. No big gay emotes for the time being. I'm sorry. If you have cheered, mega cheered, whatever the fuck. Here are the emotes. And they're really cool. But I can't do it because I'm not a cheerer. I barely participate in chats on the streams that I watch, so, you know, let alone cheering and all that shit. Anyway, alright. What do I do here? Video games? Yeah, right, I'm on it. Oh, there's special cheers too? Yay! I do have, I've got Jabroni Mike emotes. He's got a special pride emote. The Remember Happy Day Girl. She rainbow. It's beautiful. So I got that at least. And the ones that are always there. So, can do gay spam in chat a little bit. Alright. Let's start game, and I can keep rambling. Me and Alex were talking about something interesting prior to me noticing that it was getting kind of late and I needed to fucking start streaming. And I want to keep talking about that because it was neat. I'm saying that out loud so that I remember in a few minutes after I get distracted with remembering what the fuck I'm doing in Zelda. What the fuck is here? Oh, okay, yeah. That's a really good intro. I see little reason to skip it. It's good shit. I'm gonna skip this part. Yeah, musical modes. So, okay, Alex just beat Cadence of Hyrule, the Crypt of the tongue, please. The Crypt of the Necrodancer spin-off game, Zelda themed, that just came out recently. It looks really, really good. I've been watching people stream it. I watched Alex play it when I visited him the other night. It's really, like, I'm blown away by the fucking quality of the remixes and by how hard they went on making it, like, feel Zelda-ish. Like, they really, man, they could have just phoned this thing in and made a pile of money. Like, seriously. Because the fucking music from Zelda is already so good. People already love the series and, like, the monsters and the characters and fucking just everything to do with it. Like, they could have seriously just fucking totally phoned this in and done fine. And they chose to go hard. And I fucking respect that. Like, for real. They went so hard. It is so good. Holy shit. The fucking remixes are so good. And they have fucking 3 versions of every song. This is not something I really noticed until Alex pointed it out. You've got a song that plays when you're in combat, you've got a song that plays when you're out of combat, and then you've got a different version that plays when you, like, pause the game or go into the menu or whatever. That's more like 8-bit-ish and shit. It's, like, yeah, a lot of goddamn work went into this. I'm so glad that they decided to really go for it, man. Like, fuck. Yeah, I remember you saying, like, Crypt of the Necrodancer was, like, $20, and this was $25, and you were like, yeah? For, like, a fucking, like, spin-off game? I don't know about all that, man. And, yeah, you understand the price tag. Like, they really did that. They really did that, like, as hard as they could have done it. Like, props, for real. Yeah, exactly. We thought we were getting a reskin, like a Zelda reskin of Necrodancer with Zelda music, and instead we got this. And holy shit, man. It looks great. It looks seriously great. I've never played a rhythm game, really, or had much of a desire to play one, like, until I saw this. And I'm just like, man, if anything could get me into this kind of thing, it would be this fucking game. And Alex told me there's a co-op mode, too, so I might be able to do that with a rhythmically superior person carrying my dumb ass. That would maybe be possible. So, yeah, it feels weird to recommend a game that I haven't really played, but I've had, like, enough exposure to it at this point to say, like, yeah, if you like Zelda, like rhythm games, fucking get that game. It looks amazing. So, we were talking about, how did this come up? Oh, I was asking about the different characters. And Mountain Cave? Where is Mountain Cave? I need to go to Lake Hylia, I think. I don't know where Mountain Cave is. If it's not like a central location, I'm gonna feel real dumb because I'm gonna have to walk really far. I'll just start from here. It's like in the middle of the map. So we were talking about the different characters, and he had mentioned Cadence, who was the lead, the main character in the original games. No, there's just one, right? There's like one Crypt of the Necrodancer game. Did they have like an expansion or some shit, or like a fucking DLC or some shit? I thought I had heard, like, but I think there's just one game. Anyway, just one game. Okay. So I just, like, made an offhand comment that I really like her name, and then Alex was telling me, like, there's another character named Melody, and another one named Dorian, and he said immediately after that, like, a lot of people don't know that's, like, a musical term, and then he went to go on to explain. I was like, I didn't know there was a musical term. That sounds like I can't remember, like a duke of something. And so he was explaining that it's a musical mode, like major key and minor key, which I'm familiar with those. I'm, like, familiar enough with music to differentiate between those two, at least. I'm not a big music theory person. I have a really kind of, like, dumb, intuitive understanding of music. Like, it's really not very sophisticated, and it sometimes limits how well I'm able to talk about it and how well I'm able to, like, describe things that I like or don't like, which is probably my least favorite thing about knowing next to nothing about music theory, is that it's, like, really difficult for me to put into language some of this shit that I would, like to be able to describe. Anyway, oh, there was an expansion, okay, so I'm not, like... I was like, I swear to God, there was some, like, other shit that, like, led me to believe there was more than one game, but no, not quite. That's good. So, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so major key and minor key are different modes of music, and then he was telling me Dorian is like, that was the one you were describing as like a combination between the two, right? Which, if you're familiar with major key and minor key, they're kind of, musical shorthand for making something sound more like upbeat or more sad, with major key and minor key respectively. I'm trying to look at the map, and I can't remember how to open my goddamn map. Fuck you. Eat shit. There we go. I forget to fucking, like, how to play games after not playing them for 2 weeks. It's not good. It's really not good. It's technically not a combination, it's just the mood is a combination of the two. Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, you mentioned, what's that guy's name that covered that song, Mad World? I can't remember. But that song is in that mode. And it ends up sounding very kind of, like, bittersweet and ambivalent emotionally. Gary Jules, okay. Yeah. And if you've heard that song, it's definitely got a, yeah, bittersweet. I don't have a better word for it. That works. And so it, yeah, it generates this sort of, like, ambivalent tone in, like, the truest sense, like, the literal definition of that word. Like, you feel both good and bad about it. Ambivalent. Like, I love that word. Like, you know, somebody can be ambidextrous, and that means that they can use both hands. So, valence is the quality of being either good or bad. And so, when something is ambivalent, it means that it's like, both good and bad things, whatever you're describing. So, like, yeah, that song has an ambivalent tone to it. Not apathetic, ambivalent. Those are different. I need to go to the lake. Is this the that's not a lake, is it? It looks kind of lakey. It looks lakier than anything else on the fucking map. So I'm pretty sure that's gotta be the lake. Haven't I been down there, though? Let me fucking look at what I actually need to do before I go fucking around, because I don't want to fucking walk around Hyrule forever. I don't stream often enough to dick around in games. Like, I really seldom, like, fucking, if ever, use walkthroughs when I'm playing games by myself. It's something I almost exclusively do when I'm streaming. Unless I get just hopelessly fucking stuck. But I'm totally fine wandering around a game, figuring my own shit out for hours if nobody's watching me, but I'm trying to generate something at least mildly entertaining for you fuckers, so this is what I need to do that. You can call me a fake gamer girl all you'd like. I've built up an immunity to iocane powder, and you cannot damage me with it. Fuck you. I played WoW before Gamergate. You can't hurt me. Oh shit, no, it fucking during too. Yeah, fuck everybody. I got up there last stream. I did? But did I... That's why I have the third spawn location. But I need to get the flippers. That's like all I know about the next part of the game is I need to get the fucking flippers. Zora's Waterfall? Is that even over here? I might be full of shit. Hold up. God damn it. Hold on. Is that Zora's waterfall? It's like the only waterfall on the map. But like, how do I get in there though? Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta like get up and leave for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, hi. Sorry, I'd forgotten to tell Nick that there were leftovers that he could have if he wanted them. Where the friggin... What's... The waterfall is the eastern leg of the lake. Oh, okay. It's not the one on Death Mountain. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to go over there and get the flippers. Zen, I believe. Pardon. I don't remember getting flippers. I do not remember getting flippers. Hold on. Get out of there. No, they would be down here with the Pegasus boots and the power glove. So I do need to get them. There's also a couple of heart pieces I want to get, I think after I get the flippers. I'm not as hurting for health now as I was, but I'm still just like... I think Zelda is just difficult for me while I'm streaming, which like, it's a little bit masochistic, I guess, to insist on continuing to play Zelda while streaming, but I still really like doing it. And I think it's entertaining for the most part, so I will continue to do so. Wait, I can't get down there from here. Well, no, I can go along there and do that. Yeah, wait, no, wait, yeah. No, that's good. That works. What do buttons do? I don't understand. Fuck you. I wish I could do something to make the music run a little more smoothly. I don't like the little hiccups. Dude! Just kill me, man. I Oh my god. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, Alex just played through A Link Between Worlds, which has a map almost identical, but they made a few tweaks to this one. It's okay. Any information is better than no information, I think. Here. I really need to stop pressing that button, but I also just want to use my fucking bow, and I don't remember how to do it. Why can't I do that? Why can't I use my bow? Hold on, I want to try something real quick. Audio glitches are funny. To me, anyway. What if I change this? Does that help? It's the remix! Okay, okay, one fucking variable at a time here. What does that mean? Okay, no, one thing at a time. I don't know what any of these settings do, but I'm gonna try and fuck with them and see if I can get the stuttering to stop. Hello, Urchak. Big Bird kicks down your door. He whips off his head. It's Adam. Hi. I'm really enjoying the theatrical entrances, as I tend to do. It's lovely. Thank you. Do I have the bow equipped? I sure don't. That's why it's making, see that? That's the sound of, hey, you dumb cunt. You're trying to use a bottle as a weapon, and you can't do that. Because this isn't... Because you're not in a bar, you're in a Zelda game. Bottles aren't weapons. They're for potions. Okay, I understood. Why can't I... What the fuck was that about? Look, I'm trying to go up on the pad and it's not working, but it does work here. No sense. No sense in it at all, I tell ya. Alright. Jesus. I don't know how long I can keep scaling absurdities. Keep up the scaling absurdities, but I am dedicated to them now. That's what I want to hear. The way I look at it, you can oscillate, like you can just like totally jump the shark with some ridiculous shit and then like take it back down and like start over. And yeah, you could do that. I won't get bored of it, really. There's so many ways to make a ridiculous entrance. I kind of don't think you can run out of them. So, keep up the good work. Okay, I equipped the bow. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you have the bow equipped? See, it's like, Alex would never ask me a question that condescending unless he knew it was a very real possibility that I did not have the, I didn't. Basic shit. Real basic shit. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Okay, I want to keep talking about Urchak, because you might know about this. We were talking about music modes. I think you know a little bit more about music theory than my dumb ass. And so Alex, you were saying, like, are minor and major, so those are like 2 of 7, did you say? And then Dorian is another one? But you were saying that, like, some are subtypes of others. Okay, I was going this away and down to lake. God damn it. Nice. I think there's also a better shield that I can get now, so I might want to do that. I think the stuttering stopped, by the way. I might just be getting lucky, but I haven't heard the music stutter in a little while. I increased the latency. Oh, hi Gyarados, fuck off. Which maybe that just gives it more time to chew and now it works? I don't know. I don't know. Technology, as usual, for me is a guess and check process. Rywek! Rywek! I've missed you! Hello! Welcome back! It's been a minute. How you doing? We're talking about music. Music modes. Oh, you were in the bathroom, my bad. Well, not really my bad, I didn't fucking know. I was saying, like, you were saying that there's a bunch of different music modes. I think you maybe said 7, and like major and minor and Dorian are like 3 of them. And then there's more, but then I was saying that you said that some are subtypes of others, and I just wanted you to like clarify that insofar as you're capable. I know you're not exactly an expert either, but you definitely know way fucking more than I do. I mean, you took like a class or 2 on this, didn't you? Oh no, I fucked up. I gotta go the other way. God. Even with a map, I can just barely. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna need more arrows. No, I need to go this way, go around. Right? Hold on. No, I'm fucking it up. Fucking it up. Hold up. I was like, that bitch should drop arrows. And there he did. You took AP Music History in high school. Nice! I still remember a shit lot from a couple of the AP classes that I took. They were pretty good. I'm playing the game you speedrun? I did not know you speedrun this game. That is cool. I look forward to watching speedruns of this after I actually beat it. It's been a hell of a thing to dodge, I tell you what. People like playing this game, and I knew that I was gonna play it in the not too distant future, so I've been not watching people play it. Not watching speedruns of it. Hard to avoid. People like it. Not watching randomized runs, not watching any of it. Because I hadn't played it, and I wanted to experience it. Without influence from other people. Okay, so major and minor are more common names for Lydian and Aeolian? That's how I'm gonna say that. It's a pretty looking word, I just don't know how to say it. Aeolian? It's pretty. Okay. So you said, are those Greek names? They look Greek as shit. for sure. Or I should say they sound Greek as shit. Greek is written in an alphabet that's not the one we're using here. Greek doesn't use Cyrillic, does it? Is that Russian? This is like on the fucking edges of my knowledge of language here. I'm going in exactly the direction that I want to be going. That's good. You don't just speedrun, you organize tournaments for it. Jesus! You are on this. Hello, XK. Welcome. It asks, so the differences between these modes have to do with wave interactions and radians? Yeah, that's the fucking physics and math of waves, I guess, that XK was just talking about. It's all math at the end of the day. God damn it. I totally acknowledge that it's all math and physics when you boil shit down. It's just the things that I study are so far removed from that kind of micro reality that it's not worth the headspace for me to think about too hard. Just knowing that it all comes back to that and channeling what I'm thinking through that mindset is important. But So, man, I can't even say these other modes. Like, what is... Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Phrygian? Phrygian? Lydian? Moxylydian? Locrian? So what's the difference? Like, the difference between minor and major is really distinct. Are they just, like, the most different? Like, do they contrast the most, and is that like, why people use them? Man, fuck whatever that was. That was really fucking... Damn. Fuck that. Eat shit. I need hearts. Pretty please. Also, I was swinging around an empty bottle, which means I don't have a potion. Which sucks. I should go get one. I think I might need my money for the flippers, though. I'm gonna get those first. And then go stock up before I head out heart piece hunting or whatever I'm doing. Eat. Oh, fuck off! I had, like, almost gotten there. Yeah, we're getting more heart pieces. I think this is slightly closer. I don't know. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. Y'all saying good shit in chat here. Oh, okay. Cyrillic is based on Greek, and okay, got it. They're musically defined, like the different modes, as the specific So I ate a bunch of sour candy earlier, and now my tongue hurts. Because, I am a child, and this is one of many ways, many stupid ways in which I injure myself. All in relatively benign ways, but nonetheless, I end up with dumb injuries. I do shit like overindulge on sour candy. Also, my tongue is too big for my mouth. I've had like actual medical doctors tell me this, so that's one of the reasons I fucking stumble on my words sometimes. I seriously can't comfortably fit my fucking tongue in my mouth, apparently. I don't know what it's like to have a tongue that properly fits in one's mouth because I've never had one, so... yeah. It doesn't really otherwise impact my life very much. I guess it does suck when I, like, eat too much sour candy and, like, the contact that my tongue has with the rest of my mouth can be kind of, like, unpleasant, but other than that, it's not that bad. I have, like, little indentations on my tongue sometimes from where it, like, rests up against my teeth, because it's, like, kind of pressed in there a little bit. Like, I don't even think there's, like, a name for this. Like, I wasn't, like, diagnosed with anything. It's just like, oh, your fucking tongue's too big. Like, oh, thanks, doc. Got it. Anyway. I can talk, I swear. I was in the middle of reading this fucking sentence. They are musically defined, like, these different modes, as the specific permutation of 7 half and whole steps. So it comes down to their wavelengths being related. I see. There's a minor difference between them. Get the fuck out of here, XK. Get your fucking ass out of my chat. You son of a bitch. That's good. That's good. You're gonna head into lurk mode? Okay. Thank you for stopping by. I missed you. You're great, Rowick. You're great. You understand each mode is based on a scale and a progress of whole notes and half notes. So each scale starts at a different note and then has a different arrangement of whole and half notes. I see. So the diatonic scales, those are the ones with 7 notes. If I were a worse person, I would absolutely tell the worst joke after what you just said. Did I have a phrasing problem? I really do sometimes just walk into this shit without even thinking about it at all. Like... I'm gonna not ask. I'm gonna go ahead and not. I'm gonna go ahead and not. I'm trying to get to this goddamn lake. Jesus Christ, I've been streaming for 30 minutes. Can't get to the lake. Can't get to the fucking lake to save my fucking life. Eat shit. Trying to get flippers, dog. Just seriously. That is not exactly what I said. I said I don't know what it's like to have a tongue that properly fits in one's mouth, as in the person that the tongue belongs to. That wasn't weird until you made it weird, you fuck. There was nothing inherently weird about that. Eat shit. I am trying to get flippers. Don't I need them to get into the next dungeon? Am I full of shit? I thought I needed them. You deserve this? You don't think you do? Are you saying that Airjack doesn't deserve this, or that I don't need flippers? Yeah, you're definitely the official Link to the Past expert here at the moment. Nope, look at my map. But can I get flippers now? The next dungeon is at the top, but I don't need flippers to get in there. How did I even get this idea in my head? That I needed those. Can I get the flippers since I'm already fucking down here and I've been trying to get to the fucking lake for like 30 fucking minutes? Because at this point I'm like kind of mad about it, like, and I sort of just want to do it cuz. Fuck. No, this is fine. I can get the flippers, but, well, I don't need flippers to climb a mountain. I thought well, not the mountain climbing part. I thought I needed the flippers to, like, well, oh, okay, here's the thing. I need flippers to get a couple of heart pieces that I don't currently have. Damn it! I thought I had bombs equipped. Or rather, arrows. Hold up. It's... God damn it, no! Yay. So, if I wanted to get the flippers... Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. I've just wasted my last arrow. The flippers would give me 1 heart piece right now? I mean... That's fine. Fuck! Same shit. Same shit. Certainly. Oh no, please, no! God. I was already up here. I was definitely already up here. Have I ever played a game called Celeste? I have not. I might have it, actually? I don't know. I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you much about it. What's that emote mean? Are you wondering if I can get the flippers or not? Oh, fuck off. It's a precision... It's a precision platformer with great music. Trying to remember the... God, I can... Is it 2D or 3D? Because I am, like, really pretty good at 3D platformers and really sometimes pretty terrible at 2D platformers. It's not, actually, it's not so much the platforming. It's the, if it's platforming with spatial puzzles, that's what fucking gets me. I did visit this cave, but I got the thing that was in here already. I think it was the ice rod. Which, oh, I could have that equipped instead of the fucking bow. Why can't I open my menu in here? Oh no, it's a map. Why can't I get the fucking map and menu buttons straight? That's what I want to know. Is this gonna work as well as the bow? No, it's just a stun, but I mean, keeps me from getting hurt so much. That's good. I am so off the flipper's location. Okay, where are they at? I thought they were by the lake. I really should have looked into this more. In hindsight. No spoils? Come on, man. I'm just trying to do this. It's okay to give me spoilers if I'm specifically asking for spoilers. I don't want to. I just had a little rant before you got here about how I use walkthroughs basically only when I'm streaming because I'm trying not to fucking hold up the game that much. I don't stream often enough to dick around, you know? Like, it takes me months to get through even relatively short games because I barely stream, so I really needed to, like, get cracking when I fucking play shit, you know? Look at the map, top right water area. Okay. Up there? God, I'm far away. I'm so far away. Is it, like, it's almost easier for me to just fucking die. When do I get some fast travel going on? I feel like at this point in other Zeldas, I would have some kind of warp or some shit already. Or do I have one and I just don't even realize it? That's a thing that I could see. Alright. It's a good stun. I should just keep using this liberally. I do appreciate you not wanting to spoil me on things. I do take that pretty seriously, at least with regard to video games and here. I'm pretty reckless with regard to spoilers with other forms of media, admittedly, but that's a video game stream, you know. If you were watching a movie thing or a book thing, I would expect them to be a little more cautious about book and movie spoilers. Fuck you, Gyarados. You can get it after this dungeon? Okay. It's built into the game, the fast travel? Okay. Wait, I need to go that way if I'm trying to get to the top right corner. So I was trying to talk about gay shit. Specifically like it's some meaning of Christmas shit. The meaning of pride. We're going to talk about why pride. Why we have this. Because a lot of people seem confused or even upset by it. Oh, it uses mana. Oh, fuck. I thought that was too good to be true. Whoops. Okay. Well. No mana, no arrows. Womp womp. Oh, that's the potion hut, isn't it? I'm gonna get some potions. Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna get a potion. Yeah. Is that when it started? I actually don't know the history of Pride. I just wanted to talk about, like, why people do it. But if you know that, by all means, let me know. I figured it probably started around there. That was sort of the, a big kind of kickoff of the gay rights movement. No! That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I know. There. That's broadly accepted as the turning point, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know where the first Pride Parade was. I don't really know anything like that. But that's, yeah, I guess around the time it started. And, well, Pride is about more than, like, fucking parades. Like, just to be clear. I don't, the Waterfall of Wishing is just around the corner? Okay. I've never been to a Pride Parade. I don't have plans to. It's just not really my thing. Like, I'm not anti-Pride Parade by any stretch. I think people can do whatever they want. I just, I don't know. Sex is great and all, but I'm more of a private person about it. And I would also like to see a decoupling of queerness from sexuality. I know that sounds weird because it's like literally describing a sexuality, but I just meant like, I don't like that things that are queer are also automatically sexualized a lot of the time. That sort of bugs me. Like, I don't want people making a bunch of weird assumptions or asking a bunch of weird fucking questions when they find out that I'm bisexual, which is a lot of the reason that I, like, generally speaking, don't even mention it, because it just, it just doesn't come up. I don't really bring it up. Like, it's not, you know, something I see fit to talk about a lot of the time, and I just don't want to get weird comments and, you know, all the other fucking weird stigma shit that comes with telling people you're bisexual. Like, it's a different kind of bullshit that bi people get. Like, I've had people tell me that I can't be bisexual because I'm married to a man. It's a phase, you know, I'll grow out of it. I've heard a lot of kind of shitty shit, and it's, yeah, one of the reasons I just don't even mention it. Like, it's like, I don't need this. Go back and jump down? Okay. I didn't change my mind about the flippers. I'm trying to find them, I'm sorry. Go back right? I was just there. What do you mean? Do I have to go up? Here? What do you mean, why am I leaving? I'm not leaving! What the fuck are you talking about? Holy shit! Where you kind of paced around a bunch of... Wait, what? Hold on, I didn't realize that I could jump down there. That's why I was confused. Hold on, I'll go back. Is it over here? I can't remember. I think it was. You always thought it odd how even there's a bunch of stigma against bisexual people and transsexual people. Oh, I can jump. Well, I mean, I certainly understand, I mean, I understand both, I guess. Ta-da. There. I didn't realize I could do that. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to yell at you. I was confused. Yeah, they're obviously like two completely different flavors of being shitty toward people, but regardless. I would definitely say that transgender folks have it worse than bi folks in terms of getting along in the world for a number of reasons. Well, the thing about being bi, and one of the reasons I don't bring it up too much is because I don't want people to think I'm, like, fishing for oppression points with it, because the fact is, I don't face a lot of, like, open stigma for being bisexual. I'm not currently dating a woman. I present in a pretty, like, female typical kind of way. Not entirely, like, you can tell there's something off there. I think I give off a very bi vibe, and I've had other people tell me that, but if you don't really know what that looks like, then you might just think I'm just a fucking weird bitch. So that's, wait, what was shallow water? Hold on. God, every time I leave, everything comes back, and I hate it. Can't you just stay dead for a few seconds? Okay. Nope. Okay. Gyarados? I will fight you. Come here. Fuck off! So yeah, being a bi person comes with varying degrees of people being shitty towards you. I just don't get a lot of it, honestly. In part because I just don't fucking mention it, which, you know, I guess that's a type of oppression, just feeling uncomfortable mentioning something because you don't want to deal with the bullshit. And I have the ability to not, because, like I said, I'm not dating a woman. I've never really dated a woman, actually, so, you know, I don't have to deal with, like, being, like, seen in public regularly with a woman, or, like, explaining that to my family. I don't think anyone in my family knows that I'm bi. My mom would not care, for sure. I don't know how my dad would feel about it, but I really just don't even want to find out. My husband's parents sure as fuck don't know. They'll never watch this stream, so it's fine. They're very Catholic, so I have no plans to tell them. They probably wouldn't be shocked, but also I would rather they not know that. Fuck, dude. I really hope I'm going the right way. Because I'm getting my fucking ass handed to me. Of course not. Of course not. I will use this potion. I will. I fucking will. Fuck! Come here. Just gonna chill. Chill. No, Gyarados is a Pokemon that looks like that fucking dragon in the water. Those are the Zora? Excuse me? Excuse me? The Zora I know are real chill and play guitar. What is this? I'm almost there? Good. What was I talking about? I was talking about how, trans people, I think, definitely have it worse than bi people, generally speaking. It's a lot harder to fucking transition genders than it is to do most things, so... And you're very visible in doing that, like, it's a very kind of inherently public process, I guess. Like, you can't just hide for a year. Oh, shit. What? Oh. So these are the OG Zoras? Wahaha! It just made me think of Wario's. That's what we're doing. I don't do a very good Wario. What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. I want the flippers. Give me the fucking flippers. Just to the point. Wahaha! But
but I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees. Yep.
My tongue is too swollen and sad to be doing any fancy accents, apparently. 500 rupees? Jesus. Okay. I'm assuming there's no way around this. That's a lot of money. I didn't know I needed to be stashing up that much. Damn. Well, oh, that was more count than Wario. I'm not a very practiced Wario. That was like the first time in a minute I've even attempted to do such a thing. It actually ended up being more Waluigi, because like I don't have the bass to do Wario. Like I have a pretty high voice. I speak at like the bottom of my fucking vocal register, but like it's all up from here. Like in terms of what I'm capable of doing. You still have nightmares about the Metaton voice. You're welcome. That was the goal. They weren't chill spiritual fish culture until Ocarina of Time. I see. Well, that was my introduction to Zelda and the Zora. So, okay, I'm paying this. Wah! One pair of flippers. I will give you a free bonus. Use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, oh, that's some fast travel. That's cool. You never know where you'll surface. Oh, that's kind of a fuck you fast travel. I don't know about all that. That's a blessing and a curse. Okay, it's fine. Oh, did the Zora start out as enemies? I see. Yay. I can swim. Swim! Very exciting. So, now that I can swim, I can go get that heart piece that I wanted to get. Yeah, I was just thinking about this just now. If I were, like, less comfortable with myself, I could see maybe the whole bisexual thing being more of, like, a problem for me in a personal sense, because, like, I've never been, like, ashamed of it. I didn't have any cultural programming, really, other than, like, you know, general homophobia in American culture that would, you know, lead me to feel ashamed of that. I wasn't, like, raised religious or anything like that. And I was raised around pretty open-minded people. And, by my mom, for the most part, who's a hippie. Former Marine, current hippie. Bye-bye heart piece? Wait. Sorry, I didn't look at chat. I definitely was lucky. I mean, I was raised in fucking Oklahoma, which is certainly more homophobic than most places, but, I was, raised in Tulsa, which is it's a mid-sized town, and it's pretty gay, actually. There's a lot of gay folks there for, like, a fucking southern town, for sure. Your whole family's very conservative? Yeah, my husband's family is like that. Mine is, like, it's mixed, I guess. My mom is definitely very left-leaning and, open-minded about a lot of social shit. My dad is, he's definitely more conservative. Okay, go back to where the Zora King was, and then go down. So down this waterfall? All the way down this waterfall? Is Tulsa like the Atlanta of the Midwest? That's maybe fair. There are a lot of gay folks there. It's like, oh, here we go. It's kind of surprising. And yeah, it's kind of artsy, and yeah, I had an unusually sort of, liberal upbringing for a person who grew up in Oklahoma. So yeah, I was just, I never felt bad about it. And I never really dealt with any, you know, personally bad feelings about it. It was sort of, uncomfortable and confusing to figure out as a teenager for the same reasons that everything is uncomfortable and confusing to figure out as a teenager, but it wasn't like shame-based, really. Yeah, but as I've mentioned, it's you know, I'm sure, me having not really faced a lot of discrimination for having been this way is part of what contributes to that. If I had, like, you know, had a girlfriend at some point and we had, like, a bad experience in public, or, you know, if I got, like, harassed by people that I liked, or had, like, friends not want to talk to me anymore, like, not all of my friends even know that I'm bi. I would say it's, like, a minority of them actually know that. I think it would not surprise a lot of them, but it's just, like I said, it's really just not something I bring up. It's usually just not relevant to whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Which I think is, you know, like, call me boring, but that's, I think it's kind of the goal of equality, is like, this is just a completely innocuous thing that is not even worthy of conversation. That's kind of where I would like my own queerness to be. I don't really want or need it to come up when it doesn't want or need to. Wait, go in the waterfall? Or no, I found the heart piece. This is what you were trying to do. Yeah, thank you, Urchak. That is a huge compliment, actually. Quote, likes girls, too. Unquote. Is the least interesting thing about me. That is a huge compliment, thank you. Oh, God. You know what, just kill me. I'm, like, trapped. I'm fucking trapped here, and I hate it. Just kill me. Jesus. Go in the waterfall? Wait, what? Was there another heart piece? Did I miss another heart piece? Is that what you're telling me? No. Fuck. I found a heart piece. Was that not the one that I needed to find? It has more stuff. Okay. I'll go back there later. I was getting real sick of that whole mess. I'll come back later. Oh, it has upgrades to the boot in the same place? Seriously? For fuck's sake, for real? Alright, okay. Okay. I'll do it. I like the boomerang. Get all the way the fuck back over there. Or no, was this in the top? Now I don't know. It was up there, right? Am I full of shit? It was in the northeast corner where it was, right? You can, oh, I can use the boots to go fast. Well, I mean, it's difficult when it's not linear, I guess. Yeah, up there? Okay. I'll go. I do forget about the fucking Pegasus boots. That's not so bad. I can gallop. Yeah, it's really just, it's not, I think because it's not something that I ever, like, repressed or questioned, really. That's another reason why I just don't have any issues with it. It was just something that kind of, like, I kind of naturally noticed around the time that I, you know, started becoming interested in sex generally when I was, like, a preteen. As you do. And, yeah, I just noticed that I also liked girls. The thing is, like, I was always attracted to boys in that, like, you know, as little girls are oftentimes. But my attraction to women is pretty sexual in nature and not so much romantic. I could see myself having a romantic relationship with a woman, but it would have to be a very strange woman. Because, like, my general style in a relationship, despite, like, how masculine I might be otherwise, is pretty feminine. I guess it's masculine in some ways, but for the most part, like, I'm more compatible with people who act more male in a relationship. That's sort of hard to describe, but yeah, I could see myself dating a woman, but it would probably be a very unusual woman, and also, I don't have time for another relationship right now. So, yeah. It's up here. I suppose I'm accepting applications for a girlfriend, but it's, you know, not actively hiring. Certainly. Which waterfall were you talking about? The waterfall of wishing? Wait, did I go too far? Oh, fuck you. Did I already go too far? Just gonna keep going. This screen? This one I'm currently on? Shit. Thank you. God. Oh, here, maybe. Hey! Won't I throw something in it? No! Fuck. No, I didn't? Yes. Don't drop it again. Okay. So if I throw the right thing in there, I'm really glad that nice lady gave me my bow back, because I'm real dumb, and I shouldn't have thrown it in there. Okay, so if I throw the right thing in there, will it come back awesome? What? Hey! Hold up. What do you... I equipped the boomerang. What did... Hold on. I keep scrolling through that too quickly. Apparently. Hold on. I'm gonna try it again. Select an... Oh! Fuck me. I was just clicking right through this. Like a hasty dumbass. Like, just... God damn it. Okay. Yes. I like an honest person. Me too. I will give you something better in return. Thank you. Magical boomerang. You can throw this faster and farther than your old one. Very cool. Stop spamming A. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Shield. I still have a mushroom after visiting the witch so much. Go back there and give it to her. What's the mushroom do? Does that have a... Nice shield. Crazy Tracy! I do remember Crazy Tracy. I don't remember where she is. No, that was in fucking Link's Awakening. Yeah, she turned my mushrooms into cocaine. Is that what this lady does? I can find her again. Let me equip something else so I'm not using fucking, bombs. Now I got the magic boomerang. Ah, fuck you. I should just die so I can respawn somewhere else. I hate that that's just easier. Did somebody clip the cocaine fairy moment from that stream? I feel like somebody did at some point, but... that was good. That was good. Link's Awakening link, is this Link? Are you asking if the Link in Link's Awakening is really Link? I don't know. I guess that's a matter of opinion, isn't it? Oh, shit. Did I just spill tea on my fucking controller? No, I spilled it on my hand. Okay. I should spawn in the mountain? No, but where's, I'm trying to get a potion and also do whatever with the mushroom. So, where is she at? Please spawn at mushroom. Wait, what? No. I didn't read that right. Please spawn at mountain and do dungeon? But I thought you were telling me to go to the witch. I want a fucking map. No, I really want to get a potion. I can't go walking around like this. I want a fucking map. Ideally a labeled map. That would be good. I don't think I'm gonna find one. Not easily, anyway. The witch is to the east of the sanctuary. Thank you. Fuck was I talking about? Oh, right. So yeah, it was just never that weird, I guess. The whole liking girls also thing. Yeah, it never felt like unnatural or wrong to me. Like I was saying, in part because I just wasn't raised with that notion, other than what exists generally of homophobia in the world. Yeah. I could see it being much more difficult for me. Is that her house? I think that might be her house. Can cross the river. Wait. I mean, like, over here? Hey, cool. Very nice. Yeah. I'm definitely grateful that, like, yeah, because I didn't, it's pretty easy to stay closeted from your parents if you don't really interact with them much. So maybe that's one of the reasons. And, like, it's just, yeah, I never really encountered that as an issue. I didn't date girls in high school either. Didn't date anyway. So, red is the medicine of life, green is the medicine of magic, blue renews both life and magic. Here, taste a sample of the red potion. Did you just give me free red potion? No, you just healed me. Well, that's nice. That is nice. Holy shit. For a year, I've been trying to figure out why every time I head downstairs during stream, I come back to a dead connection. It's the fucking microwave? Yeah? How about that? Equip the mushroom and bash the old lady outside with it? Alrighty. As you wish. So, well, microwaves are pretty power intensive, right? Is that the reason? Like your fucking modem doesn't even, it like can't even? Eh.
Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good.
Okay. Okay. So is she gonna make something good? What's she making? Oh, I'm not trying to use the fucking ice rod. When did I get that? Oh, it's because I equipped the mushroom and I gave it to her. So now I need to go to the mountain. So I gotta go this way. Right? No, I know that. I'm going to keep mixing up the map and menu buttons forever. It's just gonna be a forever thing. Oh, later means screen transition out and back, then go in the house. Oh. Word. Hey, I didn't know what later meant. Sometimes later means fucking, like, later. Yeah, Ocarina of Time, and yeah, Majora's Mask, they both have, like, actual laters, right? So, screen transition, come back, and then... Hey. What this? Oh, they make cocaine! Thanks, guys! Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. It's good all the time. For whatever, just... Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I spent all my money on flippers. Womp womp. At least I didn't spend it all on cocaine. That's what's important. Okay, now I'm going to the mountain. So what does the cocaine do in this game? I don't really remember what it did in Link's Awakening, to be honest. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. Yeah. Save and quit? Alright. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah, I should do that more often. Wait, cocaine shrinks your genitals? Excuse me? That's news to me. I was definitely familiar with it taking all your money away and making your nose bleed, but the genitals, that's new to me. Oh, it's a Dennis Leary joke, no idea if it's true. I could imagine a biological mechanism that would make that true, but honestly, I doubt it, but I'm gonna have to look that up later because otherwise I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Mountain cave? Is that? I sure hope I didn't just go to the wrong place. No, this is where I needed to go. Right? Is this further in to mountain? This looks like further into mountain. Let me do a, what do you call it? The music does sound better, by the way. I haven't noticed it stuttering, but I also haven't been specifically trying to hear that for a while. So it might still be doing it and I'm just not noticing. Talk to creepy old man, then go outside and up the mountain? I thought I was going up the mountain by going in the cave. Also, he doesn't look creepy. He looks nice. The wizard has deceived the king, and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is on top of the mountain. Okay. Gotcha. So he'll heal. He seemed nice. You can't just go waving around the word creepy like that. It's a powerful weapon. You can't just... What the fuck is this? I was trying to jump into the fucking void there. What are these fucking... These look like Goombas from the front. Ugh, fuck off. Great. Cool. Is this going up the mountain? Am I still not doing it? How about kill me? Just kill me, you stupid fucking bats. Kill me. Kill me. Can the bat not kill me? Okay. He's old and he clings to you in the dark. Oh, this was the guy that I led down the mountain. He was fine. He was fine. If you use the Pegasus boots, he clings to you. Well, he shouldn't have fucking been running like that, I guess. I'm going down now? Okay, I'm pausing. How do I go up the mountain? I'm just gonna ask that. Through the dank dungeons. Did you say that's the name of the fucking... That's the song that plays in there? Go out the cave and to the right. Jeez, explore? I told you! I just explained to you why I don't want to do that. I am not trying to fucking dick around forever when there are people watching me play video games. When I am not streaming video games, I do explore. I figure things out myself, like one would if you were playing a video game. But I'm not just playing a video game, I'm streaming a video game, and it's a different game. It's a different meta game. So don't fucking shame me for this bullshit. Caves don't go up. Caves go through or down. Stairs go up. Okay, that's worth knowing. I didn't know that. I don't see stairs. Would they not be on the map? The stairs? You mean, well, okay, there's a ladder. I guess those aren't on the map. Fuck off. You just turn into rocks? For real? Come on, you're blocking my fucking way. What an obnoxious fucking enemy. This cave leads back to Kakariko Village. Very nice. Those aren't stairs, that's a ladder. There's literally no way to distinguish between the two. Those enemies are called dead rocks. Fuck those guys. Ooh, I want that. Can I get it? I somehow doubt I can. I want that too. Can't get it. Lame. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? You think I can glitch past that? Maybe somebody can. I don't know about me, personally. Alex, help? Why are you asking him for help? What'd I do? You asking him to help me fucking glitch through that? I don't know, dog. We're gonna find out where this goes. The fuck? I'm a bunny. What is going on? Excuse me? Was this a mistake? Should I not have done this? Oh boy. What did I do? Can y'all not see? Were you guys not able to see for a second? Did I read any of the dialogue? No, I guess not. What do you mean? I don't remember anything about bunnies. Listen, Rywek, you're experiencing what is called an expert effect. You know a lot about this game, and this is my first time playing it. So I'm gonna need you to just, like, dumb it down a little bit. Pretend I'm an idiot. No, I don't remember anything dialogue-wise about, hey, you're gonna turn into a bunny, and whatever. I don't remember anything about bunnies. I also, like, only play this game, like, once every 2 weeks, so if this was something that was said, like, on the last stream, I don't remember it. I talked to the old man. He didn't say anything about go be a bunny. He said, is this the dark world? Am I a bunny in the dark world? That doesn't, like, what? Did he say something about a bunny? Okay. Is that what he said? I don't remember him saying you're gonna be a bunny now. That is not what I remember. So, you know, maybe he's up off my clit a little bit. I'm pretty confident he didn't say nothing about fucking bunnies. So I'm supposed to be confused. He said something about a moon pearl, but you aren't supposed to know exactly what that is yet. Okay. The only item you can use right now is the one the old man gave me? Okay. I don't recall exactly what item he gave me. Is it the mirror? Oh! Gotcha. Oh. Okay. 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 Word? Word? Okay. That's a great sound. Like, that is a really, really great sound. For sure. Gotcha. Starting to understand. I still don't understand why I'm a fucking bunny. That is, definitely escaping me. Yeah, and then the drugs kicked in. That is definitely the sound of some drug kicking in. I'd have to give it a think to decide which one, but it's a really good sound effect. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do around here as a bunny, but I'm gonna look around a little bit. Cadence of Hyrule uses it too? Nice. I thought it was a Chinese association between rabbits and the moon. Because of Chang'e and the Jade Rabbit. But they borrow a lot from each other's mythologies, so. There's an IDM artist called Rabbit in the Moon. Yeah, that's probably... I thought this all stemmed from Chang'e and the Jade Rabbit. Kaiguya and the Moon Spirit? I'm not familiar with that. The only reason I'm even familiar with fucking Chang'e is because I played the shit out of her in Smite. And she has a Jade Rabbit. A shit-talking Jade Rabbit. It's really great. When you use the mirror, you appear in the exact position in the light world. Are there any similarities or differences? I will look. Did I go in here? Yeah. I feel like I'm never gonna get sick of that noise. So this is not a fairy fountain anymore. So what happens? Oh, I can't use it inside. Gotcha. I'll just get out of here for the moment then. Fuck off! Wait, do the bats not hurt you when they just hit you once? The last tweets from the Jade Rabbit rover? I'm not familiar with that. Was it like unintentionally sad? So that's usually the saddest shit, really. Whoa, hey, what? Wait, did it just push me back because I couldn't be in that exact spot? I think, yes. And also I lost life. Cool. Oh, hey, what if the bridge works? What? Okay, wait, so, okay, I'm starting to understand this a little bit. No, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, it's a one-way mirror. Gotcha. Someone intentionally wrote it out? Okay. If you land on an occupied tile, you go back. Gotcha. It was having a battle at the... Nah. Tongue, please. Please. I was in the middle of reading a sentence and I got frustrated because I tripped on my own tongue. The Jade Rabbit rover was having a battery problem, so it was failing like 2 days into its mission. I see. It sang us all a song from the moon as it was going to sleep looking at the stars. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't make me cry over robots, goddamn. Wait, what the hell? Oh, come on, I was just barely off. Eat shit. Yeah, that's a bummer. I know this is just gonna make things worse, but what song was it? It's not the bridge. I'm gonna keep looking around. Is it a Chinese lullaby or something? Okay. I'm sure it sounded very sad in context. Sorry, I'm trying to figure my life out here. Oh, right, one way. God damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. I don't mind the bunny music. Yet. This is subject to change. Oh, I was talking about pride shit. I should keep doing that. I didn't actually get around to the point of pride. So, some people are, like, confused by pride. Like, why is it called that? Because it can give people the impression, like, oh, you're proud to be gay? Like, what's that about? Why would you be proud of something that you can't help? And that is a good question, because yeah, it is kind of dumb to be proud of something that you really had nothing to do with. But that's not the point of pride. It's not so much about pride, it's about a lack of shame. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, Alex. Oh, now I am gonna cry. Stop. Oh, no. The machine version of Don't Name the Rats is Don't Anthropomorphize the Robots. Using words like sing, yeah. No, it is hard. Yeah, don't name the rats. I'm at that point in my menstrual cycle where I'll cry at commercials, so I'm fine. I'm very close. Okay. Yeah, no, Urchak, exactly. You can't make us ashamed for being gay. We are so sure about this. We're going to have a fucking parade. Yeah, literal fucking parade. But that's what it's about. Pride exists because anti-pride exists. because shame exists. Because there are many people in the world that want to make queer people feel wrong and bad and shitty because of who they are. So it's defiant pride. It's defiant self-love. It's intended to be a rousing fuck that to anyone who would try to shame you for your sexuality. That's what pride is about. It's not about, you know, I'm not proud to be bisexual, but fuck you if you try to make me ashamed of it. Like, that's what it's about. Yeah, it's a countermeasure. It's a good way of putting it. And the volume of it, like the loudness of it, the audacity of it is part of that. It's, you know, like, I'm not just gonna go be gay quietly over here. I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. Like, that's what pride is about. Now, granted, Another reason I don't love pride parades is because, like, even a very open-minded person who is not, you know, totally okay with, like, blatantly sexual things and a bunch of, like, raucous behavior is probably not going to be super comfortable at a pride parade, no matter, you know, how much they're okay with gay people. Like, I'm not straight, and I don't think I would be terribly comfortable at a pride parade. It'd be fine, but, like, yeah, like I said, like, you know, sex is great, but, indoors. I'm just not a public person. I do love rainbows, though. I do love rainbows. If for any reason, but the thing is, I can dress up like a fucking rainbow queen at a music festival. I don't need to go to a pride parade. So it's fine. That's also a reason why I would maybe not enjoy a parade. Parades in general are a distillation of everything I find deeply distressing about socializing, crowds, noise, and an inability to escape. Yeah, same. Also that. Okay, Rywick, you said I'm close. But isn't this where I started? I'm gonna keep looking around as a bunny. I don't know how much I should be laughing at that, but I'm at least autistic enough to have license to laugh at that joke. Alex said this is why there will never be an autism spectrum parade. No, probably not. We ain't trying to do any of that. It's called Spectacle Rock for a reason? What's Spectacle Rock? I didn't see any Spectacle Rock. I thought this was where I started, but I might be mistaken. Hey, what about here? What about here? What about here? Oh. Wait, am I not allowed to be here? I was... Okay. Let me try going in. The fuck? What the fuck? Look at the ground in Dark World? It's a super basic puzzle? Okay. I didn't even know I was doing a puzzle. That's so... It's obviously not that basic. Again, expert effect, Rywick. I don't speedrun this goddamn game. And I'm also... This is only like the third 2D Zelda I've played. And the other two I played were from like different eras from each other. This one is like in between those two. Did this come out like after Link's Awakening, but before... Well, it certainly came out before Minish Cap, but it's a Super Nintendo game, so I have to imagine. Okay. I don't... Alright. this was before Link's Awakening? Okay. But, well, Link's Awakening was like a Game Boy game, right? That's why it looks all basic like that. You realize the genre is adventure puzzle? Rylak, you're being fucking, like... I keep telling you have an expert effect, and you just keep getting cuntier with me. It's like, man, ease up. Yes, I know the genre is adventure puzzle. I have played Zeldas before. I'm just not getting this. I've never, like, in walking around here, I have not seen anything that looked like it would be a puzzle. So, sorry I'm so bad at video games. I'm doing my best, I swear. Man, I'll be lucky if I even get into this fucking dungeon tonight. Like, this all looks like just generic landscape shit. I don't... You keep saying expert effect. You keep saying, I can't see the puzzle. Motherfucker, I'm telling you that you have an expert effect. That's what I'm saying. Because you speedrun this game. You don't realize how much you know about it. So you being like, hey, this shit's obvious, and I'm being like, but it's not though. Did you think I was saying I have an expert effect? No, motherfucker. You're the speedrunner. I'm the idiot who's playing this for the first time. I'm not talking shit. I'm actually demonstrating a remarkable amount of humility and patience with how mean you're being. Like, do I have contrast issues? Maybe? Do I have flux on? No, I don't. The game looks fine to me. Maybe my monitor? Are you saying there's something I can't see? Fuck. Hold on. I have settings on this monitor. Let me fuck with it and see. That's been an issue before, like when I was playing Goemon. Theater mode? Standard mode, game mode. Oh, that looks terrible. No, I already had it on the best mode, looked like. The Dark World, wait, because the ground in the Dark World is in different colors and spots? You're not seeing it on your screen either? Huh. Really? Well, I'm seeing these flowers, but I'm assuming that's not what you're talking about. I mean, I'm seeing this. Is this what you mean? At the very top? No, I guess that's not it. I will go back up to the top where I entered and see if I can see what you're talking about. The game looks fine. Like, it does not look like I have contrast issues. Let me go back up there. Yeah, the ground does not appear to be different colors and spots. There's a pattern? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed that. I definitely wouldn't have noticed that. that didn't, like, I wouldn't have interpreted that as eyes or spectacles or whatever. Hey! Oh man, I'm so close! Is there another heart piece I can get before I go into this fucking dungeon? That would be cool. Children's game, 1991! Fucking... Unprecedented levels of Rywek sass. What have I done? What have I done to deserve this? Is it gonna, yeah, okay. So, I'm going here. Oh, this was the thing you were saying I could fucking glitch to get. I'm leaving? What are you talking about? What was there to do? Fucking what was there to do? You jump down? Hey, okay. There's another way to get there. I hate these fucking Goomba fuckers. You're a cunt. You're a cunt, I tell you what. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Oh, the troll is not strong with the chat. It's just Rywek tonight. He is a one-man show. Making sure I know my place. It's fine. Come here. Come here. I just want to stab you. Just a little. Come on. Don't do this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't think he's gonna do it. Okay. So is that the dungeon right there? I think this is the dungeon. It would seem. Okay. This is the dungeon. Now, this doesn't work in here, does it? Oh, it sure does. Wait. Did that just warp me back to the entrance? That's a fun noise, too. Holy shit. I just wanted to look around a little. Don't I have a book for this? I have a book, don't I? I guess that the book doesn't read that? Okay. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Oh. I don't have the Master Sword. Not yet, anyway, I don't think. I kinda wanted to not go in there without a potion, but at this point, it was such a gigantic pain in the ass to get up here that I kinda don't want to do that. I do need to take a break, though, because I gotta pee. I certainly want to do that before I start the dungeon. There's another way to get there that I think you can get right now. Another way to get where? Streaming? Yeah, I've been streaming for a couple hours. You decided that you can. Whoa! Hey, yo! I'm not actually, like, mad. Don't make this a thing. I'm not. I was just responding to you riding my ass. I wasn't really trying to fucking, like. We're cool. You're mad? Why are you mad? What did I do? I wasn't trying to piss you off. I mean, I didn't notice that those looked like glasses, and I didn't see anything that said, like, Spectacle Rock or anything like that. Hey, I was not trying to start shit with you, dude. I'm serious. I'm sorry. If I said something to piss you off, if I was being mean. I'm kind of mean, like, I know that. I just thought we were dicking around. I'm sorry. I was not trying to piss you off. For real. I mean, I'm streaming. Like, I was trying to talk about shit and read chat. It's distracting. I mean, you stream, you know that, right? I mean, I have that same sort of ridiculous dichotomy when I'm talking about myself. I don't know, I don't think he's trolling me, I think he's serious, and I feel really bad, actually. I mean, I call everybody a nerd, I call myself a nerd. It's not intended to be an insult. Yeah, I don't, like, I seldom call people I don't like nerds, actually. So, I'm sorry if I was cunty and it rubbed you the wrong way. I know I can be a little bit abrasive. I was not trying to piss you off. I swear. Like, I'm not completely oblivious to all things in Zelda. I've not played this game before. And I didn't pick up on that. It didn't really look like a pattern. Like, it was, you know, it looked like a mask if you knew that you needed to be looking for, like, a mask or glasses or whatever, but otherwise, it just looked like two spots on the ground. Yeah, it wasn't distinct, so. Listen, let's play some music. And chill out. I'm sorry, Rywek, I was not trying to piss you off. And yeah, it's... Alex knows well the frustration of seeing me struggle with a game that he's familiar with. I imagine watching me, like, just struggle through this like an idiot when you speedrun it is hard, but I was not trying to upset you. Let me get out of here. Okay, let's take a break. Just everybody chill out. All right. Yeah, I know it's probably not very fun to watch me struggle with a game that you know really well. Especially when I'm, like, missing things that you consider to be obvious, but that didn't strike me as obvious, man. I think you'd prefer how I play Zelda when I'm not streaming it. Alright. Let's see here. I was finally filming that fucking amygdala video this week. And I got on my goth girl shit for that, so that will be the flavor of the music this evening. Yeah, let's do those. Okay. I'm gonna take a break here. Did I just roll over the control? What did I do? What did I do? Okay, no, that's fine. it's fine. Alright. I'll be back in a little bit. Hello. I hope you had a good break. Hope everybody's brooding now. It's the goal. Of the gothy music. That was fun. Yeah, I've not seen the Suicide Squad movie, because everybody said it was terrible. But I watched, what was it? Dan Olson did a review on it, specifically on the editing, which he referred to as shockingly awful. And he proceeded to make that case pretty well in the video he made. I guess it was just overproduced in the sense that, like, too much work went into it in all the wrong ways. They had like two different like companies working on the editing for it, and then the final cut ended up being some like weird amalgam of the two edits, and it was just a complete fucking train wreck by the end of it. Yeah, he's the cough syrup. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a piece of shit, for sure. However, the soundtrack is good in spots, especially this song. I mean, I just love Grimes, and I think, like, industrial flavored Grimes might be best Grimes, or at least my favorite Grimes. So, this is a song she could have maybe come up with anyway, but she had this as an inspirational template, and she ran with it really, really well. I'm like looking at the time and thinking about this dungeon. Maybe it won't be terrible. I don't know. We're gonna try. Did Rywek fucking bounce? I feel so fucking bad. I was not trying to fucking, like, I know I'm mean. Like, I don't like that about myself. Like, I get really defensive and shit. I do that. But I'm never, generally speaking, trying to harm people with my clapbacks. I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I hope anyway. I hadn't seen him in so long. I'm so upset that I upset him. I should have been nicer, I guess. I mean, I totally openly admit that I'm not great at video games when I'm streaming them. I'm at least, like, I think I've estimated it at about, like, 50% worse at games when I'm streaming them. And if they necessitate a lot of attention, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, and, yeah. Sorry, I know that's a frustrating thing to watch, but, I am doing my best. And, I do appreciate help. Even if I'm cunty about accepting it in one way or another. I don't know. I'm really not tired yet. I think I can do this. Probably. I burned incense earlier. It still smells good in here. I think it was... What was it? It had a black... It was at the opium flower one. I went to the head shop and got some shit, and they have these like really, really good like hand-dipped incense sticks, and I got a few of those. But I got like a bunch of different smells. I'm trying to remember what they are based on what color the stick was. But the black sticks were opium flower. It smells great. It's good shit. I actually usually burn incense either before I stream or during the break, or yeah, I don't mention it because y'all can't smell it, but I could still tell you. So could do that. Alright. Let's do this fucking dungeon. I believe in me. Mostly. Okay. Or Jack, you said you came back and it was fucking KMFDM. That is a hell of a thing to come back to. That's a band that I started listening to in high school when I was originally going through a goth phase, and yeah, flashback to Adam at 16. Yeah. I'll still listen to them every once in a while. It's one of those bands that, like, when I tell people I like them, it gets like an "excuse me" kind of response. Like, yeah? Like, yes. Them, Rage Against the Machine. Most anytime I tell people that I'm interested in hip-hop, I get a similar response. Usually. That's becoming, like, people seem more accepting of, all sorts of people liking hip-hop these days, though I'm noticing that's not, getting the reaction it used to even in the last few years, which is kind of interesting. Hello, son. Welcome. Do you like KMFDM? You said you like, punk. I don't remember if I'd asked you about industrial music. There's some overlap. Tonally and otherwise. I think if I hit the orb, it's gonna put these down, which is cool, but also that thing's gonna get loose. Can I just... Yeah, cool. I need to get some hearts. Excuse me. Kill motherfucking Depeche Mode? I'll be honest, I don't know what the acronym stands for. Is that what it fucking stands for? It is? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm actually surprised that I had not, thought to look up what the acronym stood for before. No, I assumed it was German. Is that what... Okay, so are you trolling me then? I seriously, that's like why I never looked it up. I assumed it was German and it just wouldn't fucking, like, I just wouldn't... I feel like there's no conflict between, KMFDM and Depeche Mode. They can coexist. For sure. No pity for the majority. That sounds more like it. It's supposed to be both? Maybe I looked it up at some point. Like I said, this is a band I got into when I was fucking 16. I haven't really thought that hard about it outside of listening to their shit every so often. It's what every edgy high schooler said it stood for, I see. Understood. So I didn't know this was a hole before. It's a hole. I get, well, if you look at it while you're walking, you can tell it's a hole. But I just thought it was a different color of floor. So it's gonna be one of those dungeons. Great. Oh, fuck off. Yay. Yeah, I feel like there's no conflict between those two groups. There's no reason why one might like one and not like the other. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die. I'm like almost certainly going to die. I'm getting my shit beat. I'm gonna have to come back here with a potion. I should probably just do that now before I get too far into it, because I know I'm gonna have to do that. There's already any here. I got a key. Oh, the beeping, please. I don't want. Well then... Okay. Oh, that's the big door. Why? I'm about to turn the volume down just so I don't have to hear the beeping. I'm not in the mood. Here we go. Sahasrara has advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. So that is what was happening. I used it earlier and kind of figured that out. Map. You're trying to quit Prozac? Is that an SSRI? Am I remembering that right? Oh, you have to move the hole so you can fall in the right spot. That's probably what that is. I was just happy that I was able to use that to kill those dudes, but that's probably it. Isn't it a fluoxetine? This is something I used to know. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, I used to be on an SSRI. I was on Zoloft for a bit, and then for another little bit, but I'm not anymore. Yeah, the withdrawals from those are weird. Are you getting those fucking, brain zaps? Those are a trip, man. I've still not been able to, like, adequately describe those to another human. Yes? Yeah, that's all caps, because you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Yeah. Aren't those a bitch? Oh my god. It's like this fucking... Yeah, Alex knows about the fucking brain zaps, and you've never been on an SSRI, I don't think, but you've probably heard about this before. It's like this weird, like, distinctly electrical feeling, sort of shooting sensation that you get up, like, the back of your neck. It's, at least that's how I experienced them, and, it's really weird, and it's definitely uncomfortable, and it's something I've not experienced outside of, withdrawal from an SSRI. Serotonin is as much as we know about it, still pretty poorly understood, so we don't know why these things happen or what's really happening there when that occurs. But it's a very, very consistently reported symptom from people withdrawing from SSRI. Do you have it low-key all the time? Jesus. Whoa, shit. Sorry. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Real talk. For sure. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I hardly have any advice for it. Nothing I seem to do would make it better, and it's really, really difficult to relax when you're experiencing that kind of thing every so often. It sucks. Been going on for a month, Jesus Christ. Were you on like a higher dose and like those things take off an entire heart? Alright. You know, what is this? What is this? God damn it! I'm putting this on the screen. It's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna do it. Maybe not forever, hold on. It's not that bad. I still reference this, like, seriously all the time, and I never know how many people actually know where that comes from. It's the sort of thing that's, I think, sounds funny anyway, so I don't bother to contextualize it or explain where it comes from. I don't know why it's looking all funny like that. I don't think I have like a chroma key thing, but so that's from the episode of The Simpsons where Bart, what is he like, don't they like meet this guy at an antique shop or something like that? I actually don't remember anything about the plot of this episode other than, and it's kind of funny this is coming up during a stream where I'm trying to talk about Pride. This is a gay character. And he's very flamboyant in the show. I think, isn't he like voiced by fucking like John Waters or something like that? Like for real? And Homer's like terrified that he's gonna like turn Bart gay, and he gets real scared when he fucking holds up the pistol and goes zap, just like he did. It's called Homer's Phobia. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, wow. Nailed it. Nailed that episode title. Holy shit. Holy shit. And it was John Waters? John Waters is, I mean, how would you describe him? It's like a I don't know, like a gay Oscar Wilde? Oscar Wilde wasn't gay, right? I don't know. Filth Wizard. Yeah, there you go. Yes, happy Pride. I was talking about gay stuff. Oh, Oscar Wilde was already gay, well fuck me. Then, that's not a very good good comparison. He was super gay? I didn't know that. I feel like I should have known that. I'm not very up on like queer cultural shit, which is one of the reasons why I feel kind of out of place trying to talk about this stuff, but you know, I'm not straight, so I have some license to talk about it. But I'm not really immersed in like queer culture and shit like that so much. I know a little bit, but not that much. I mean, I live in a pretty conservative place, and, I often have to, kind of behave in, you know, like, a normal, straight way to get through the world in a way that doesn't cause me trouble or get me stared at, so... I actually knew that Alan Turing was gay. Yeah, mostly because, yeah, there's a very sad story associated with it. I don't know why I knew that. But yeah, it's really only recently in human history that it's okay to be gay, and even then it's only in some cultures. And it still has the potential to get you very seriously harmed. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Man... You guys, I think I kind of just want to go get another heart piece and get a potion and do this dungeon next time. Because I'm kind of just not in the mood to struggle with it. I get kind of knocked off my shit earlier. A little bit. So I think that's what I want to do. Well, you shouldn't feel bad for not knowing that. It's not relevant, really. You know? not to what you do, really. It would maybe be relevant for like an artist, I guess, but how do I fucking get down from here? Do I have to Dark World it down? I think I might have to. Let me do that. Yeah. The Imitation Game is kind of revisionist. It's a good movie, but it wiggled around the facts a lot. It got a lot of awards, right? I was curious as to how accurate it was. If it's really good, then, you know, it's doing a service, I suppose, regardless. Where's my sparkles? Oh, they're up there. Shit. Did I fuck up? Wait, I can get back there from here, right? I will figure out. So, like, when did the old man tell me about the spectacle rock, or was I supposed to have learned about that from somewhere else? Because I really don't remember hearing that. But I also, like, I skimmed through that dialogue, which admittedly, I do that a lot, and it's definitely bitten me in the ass before, in one way or another. I think that's a good spot. Let's see. Yeah. This, like, fuck. This cave leads back to, yeah. How do I, like, cancel the mirror? Can I do that? Or is it just always gonna be there? Does it eventually... Shit. Still figuring out mirror mechanics. It's complicated. Oh, fuck off. No. Where am I exactly? Okay. Gotcha. birds. Go away, birds. What's in there? Are you a Gyarados or are you a Whirlpool? Oh no, that's one of the Whirlpools that the guy talked about. I don't want it to fucking spit me out in some random spot. I'm good right now. I'm trying to get down here. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, I'm not shocked to hear that Oscar Wilde is gay. that immediately clicked. It wasn't like a shock, but I didn't know that. Let's see if I can get some fucking hearts. Oh, hey, nice. Hey, here's a fucking question. Can I get fairies yet? Is that a thing I can do? Because I would really like to do that. That would be really great. Isn't she like... Is the witch lady over there? By the sanctuary? I think that's her place. Was Stephen Fry playing Oscar Wilde? Yeah, that works. That works for sure. If you could get me, I wouldn't be a fairy. What? I need like a bug net, right? Kind of a walk back up there. I don't know. You asked if you could get a fairy yet. Yeah, I'm talking about game. I'm a little high. Oh, is a nymph a fairy? I actually thought it was something else. Now I'm gonna look it up. This is not yielding any useful results. I thought those were from D&D. What are they fucking from? Fairy? Well, I wouldn't use the word fairy for a gay man. That's homophobic. I'm talking about Zelda fairies. I certainly wasn't calling you that, if that's what you thought. Jesus. You're allowed to. You can do whatever you want. That's fine. I don't feel myself terribly entitled to much of gay language because I'm like not, like I said, I don't really experience a lot of like oppression for being bisexual for a number of reasons, so I don't really, you know, like I don't use like lesbian language as much as like I've heard other bi girls use it. I certainly won't use any gay slurs, just because like I just don't feel entitled to them. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I just don't feel like they're my words. Son, I pissed off somebody in chat earlier, and I'm like still weird about it. So I'm sorry if I'm being like a lot and over concerned with what I'm saying and how you're responding to it. If someone else called you a fairy, you would almost certainly take it pretty badly. Yeah, I mean, it's generally not meant in a positive way. I personally love fairies and think they're dope. So, like, coming from me, it would not be an insult, but, like, I don't, like, a huge component of homophobia is, like, emasculating gay dudes, and I definitely don't want to do that. Whether or not you take your masculinity seriously, I'm not here to fucking threaten it for my own entertainment or otherwise, so yeah. And a huge component of homophobia against lesbians is masculinizing them. So, like, defeminating. I don't, like, what's the fucking the equivalent of demasculinization for women? I'm sure there's a word for that, but it just so seldom gets used because I've gone on this rant before about how manhood and womanhood are not the same thing, and, like, men will, like, go to great lengths to defend their manhood, whereas, you know, there ain't been a person in history that has died because they questioned a woman's womanhood. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go on that rant again, but that happens with lesbians, too. The Carlos Maza situation. Oh my goodness. Sure, let's talk about that. I definitely have some opinions. They're not all strong, I guess, but so basically, short story for people who are not familiar with fucking political YouTube drama. And Jesus Christ, why would you? Honestly, the only reason I'm super privy to it at this point is because I'm eventually going to enter this space in some capacity, so I want to, like, have an idea of how the ecosystem looks and who I ought to be talking to and who I ought to be avoiding. Which is really difficult. Like, I had mentioned I was gonna go on this one dude's stream. I'm just gonna not mention who that was, because I didn't post that stream. So it's, like, it's anonymized as long as I don't mention it again. I talked to that person after he had said something on his stream that I really disagreed with. And he got just super uppity and shitty with me for no fucking reason and confirmed basically every negative thing that I had heard people say about him. So yeah, I pulled out of that. I'm not gonna be going on that dude's stream. I'll go more into that again in an anonymized way. I don't want no smoke. I really don't. I know that nobody watches my stream, but I don't, like, I do not want to get involved in fucking political YouTube drama. I'm thinking that like, I have very good reasons for wanting to make it clear that I'm politically on the left with regard to, like, where I'm at personally, because there's a lot of people in the world, especially in this political YouTube space, that make a lot of, like, bad faith, shitty arguments with EvoPsych, and I know that as soon as a lot of people watch my content, they're going to hear me talking about biology relative to how people think and behave and are, and immediately start drawing comparisons between what I'm doing and what they're doing. And I need to make it abundantly clear that I'm not coming from a bad place with this. It's very much not like that. There are a number of things I'm doing with the videos that I regard as, like, fasci repellent, but that's not going to be good enough for everybody. But yeah, it's very colorful, it's very feminine in a lot of ways. and it's certainly not like searing and bombastic, really. So I don't think it's going to attract the wrong audience. I'm very careful with my language. I'm very careful with my visuals. I'm really quite careful so as not to say the wrong thing in the wrong way, and you know, make sure that my message is getting across clearly. Let's see. We could argue about whether you're left wing or right wing. Actually, I would love to do a stream with you. That would be a lot of fun. Calico Cat. Are you? God damn it! I don't want to say your name on my stream if you don't want me to. Do you work with Nick? Is that who you are? I think. I think I know you. Pretty sure that's you. If so, hi. If you're new and I'm just like misremembering that you, okay. Hello. Do you mind me saying your name? Do you give a shit? I try to respect people's privacy. Yeah, I forgot. You've told me before that I'm not left-wing in Europe. I don't know if that's true, though. I think I am, still. I can say your name? Okay. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome. I'm doing a whole lot of jack shit this stream. I'm really not getting very far. I kind of got knocked off my shit a little bit earlier. Didn't quite recover my entire head. Well, like, I specifically, if I can be honest, I specifically ask women if they want me to say their name on my fucking stream. It's just, you know, there's like another layer of fucking precaution that needs to be taken with that, so. Nobody comes here for the game. I suppose not. I suppose not. But I come here for the game to an extent. That's part of the reason I'm here. So I was going to see The Witch. I'm gonna get back to doing that. I can walk and talk, goddammit. So I can do that. Nick told me you were on and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go listen to your wife. Oh shit. Well, I appreciate your company. Nick does not watch streams. That's really not his shit at all. He watched me stream Final Fantasy VI a little bit. However, he was having similar frustrations with regard to me playing a game that he was really familiar with and me fucking it up. Yeah, I do a lot of blind playthroughs on this channel, and I do a lot of being bad at video games in public. I think that's fine. It helps keep my ego in check, and is, I think, generally a good thing for me. I guess how long have I been streaming? I guess like 3 years coming up. I started streaming around my birthday, I think like 3 years ago. It was a little bit after I started my master's, or I should say continued my master's. Started going to GSU. Yeah. So I guess it was 3 years? It's a while. Guess I didn't realize it had been that long. Am I going the exact wrong direction? Sure am. Would it be easier to just... Wait, I can save and quit, right? If I do that, when I come back, will it, like, enable me to go wherever? Yeah, cool, okay. I'm trying to go to, the Witch Lady. I'm pretty sure she's east of here, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like... I didn't start watching streams at all until, Alex introduced me to a couple people that I liked. Before then, it was not part of, like, how I entertained myself, and now it's, like, a massive part of it, and it's really weird to think about that. Like, what was I doing before? I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Shit. No, she's, like, up, right? Yeah, fuck. I can get a fairy. Okay, I'll go back to Kakariko after I get a red potion. I don't need the bottle to keep a fairy in, do I? If I do, then I'll not do this. Actually, I don't have money to do this. Fuck me. I don't have even kind of enough money to get a red potion. I do need the bottle for the fairy? Okay, then that's an easy, easy decision to make. I'm just gonna go back to Kakariko. Hello? Is it Mrs. Miter? That could go a number of ways. You could be either Mr. Smiter or Mrs. Miter. You see that? Statistically, it's more likely that you're a Mr., but I don't like to make assumptions. It's weird enough that we have 2 girls in here at the same time right now. 3 would be crazy. Unheard of in a Twitch chat of this size. I decide? Okay, sure. I'm just gonna call you... Well, damn, This is stressful. I guess if you don't give a shit, it shouldn't be stressful. 2 girls, 1 stream. Fuck off. I would love to have more women in here, honestly. I know how Twitch is and how the internet is generally, and yeah, I've been in this hobby for a while. I'm used to it. Iter? Yeah, you like the nickname Iter? That's a weird one. I kinda like Smiter. Cause it's like a noun. Like you smite shit. Like that works for me. You were in the other goddamn room and someone in here told an offensive and gross joke. That's... I admittedly give more license to women to make dirty jokes in my stream chat. It's a double standard, and you can deal with it, or you can leave. That's most of how I feel about that. The fact is, the woman making the jokes is not going to make people as uncomfortable as a dude making the same jokes. That's just how it is. Life isn't fair. Get over it. You fucking banged your shin running back in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just how it is, man. That's not that bad. That's not- well, I mean, the reference material is definitely horrible. For sure. But... yeah, that's live. Don't you understand live? War Fairy. I would not even begin to know where to look for such a thing. I guess I'm looking for a sick kid? Okay. I'm assuming a sick kid is gonna be indoors. This looks like a bar. He's gonna be in a bed? Okay. I can find that. Ain't no children in here. Who are you? Haven't had a chance to trim my hedges recently. Thanks for visiting anyway. A while ago, there was a boy in this village who could talk to animals with his flute. He had a pet bird that flew with him everywhere, but he went to the mountain and never returned. I see. You ain't heard no fairies? Excuse me. I think the sour candy made my throat a little hoarse too. God, I'm dumb. Really dumb. What kind of a dumb cunt? Fucking acid problems. Love sour candy. God damn it. It's like a fucking lactose intolerant person who loves ice cream. That's like always the fucking Instacart order that I love to get. Like a bunch of fucking like dairy products, ice cream and whatever, and the medication that a lactose intolerant person would have to take for that to not upset their stomach. It's like, listen, I need ice cream and I don't care how I have to do it. So just drug me up, let's do this. That shit's funny. Maybe it would be helpful. Well, it doesn't really fuck up my stomach. Usually. I have definitely eaten too much sour candy and had it fuck with my stomach before. But it's usually just fucking mouth stuff. Like, it's like a lower bar. Oh yeah, dude, man, the fucking headcanon I had going for some of my fucking Instacart orders. It's just how I entertained myself in that job. I would try to make up stories about, like, what this person was like based on the shit that they were getting from the store. And their name. And, like, I would be able to derive additional— oh wait, shit, I forgot! I'm a wanted man, I forgot! Oh god! Oh no! Who the fuck was that? I think that person ran from me earlier. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's a weirdly personal job. Like, you know, you buy somebody's food and, like, touch it and shit. Like, you're picking out people's produce if they ask you to do that. Half the time I would, like, bring people's groceries into their home and, like, help them put it away or at least take it out onto the counter. You know, you work for tips for the most part in that job, so, it is helpful to your bottom line to do shit like that. But yeah, like, I would go into people's places and shit, and, like, I know what their diet was like, and, you know, if they have, like, particular allergies, or if they were, like, sick, you know? I definitely had delivered a few, like, care packages that were, like, really obvious what the problem was, you know? Like, somebody would order, like, a bunch of soup and, cold meds, or they would order, like Midol, like, for, menstrual cramps, and, like, a bunch of just, like, period craving shit. Like, wings and donuts, and just, like... and, like, pads or tampons, like, all in one thing. It's like, oh, this is a menstrual care package. Happy to help. Here's your melons. I felt them the required amount and only the required amount. Honestly, I took a long time picking out produce. I eventually got to be one of the, like, fastest people in my region with shit, and I could have been faster if I were less picky about the produce. But I just didn't want to get dinged for that. This looks like a sick kid, maybe. And, like, I didn't get produce for anybody that I wouldn't have myself eaten. Howdy.
I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you.
Yay! Yeah, that was very video game of me. Like, ah, you look sick. Let me just break your shit real quick and then I'll talk to you. It's just, you know, the game teaches you how to play it. There were no consequences in the game to me doing what I just did, so yeah, that's what I did. There may be other things you can catch with it too. Nice. Fastest produce quality checker in the West. Well, the East, but regardless. Well, actually, the West, depending on your perspective. This is my first time with Link to the Past, so, pardon the idiocy, I am ignorant. Kaylin, are you saying, like, was that a fucking joke about him catching a cold? I'm gonna say that was what you were doing there. In which case, yeah, fuck that kid. You're a little jealous? I can understand. I imagine a lot of people would be jealous of a person who gets to play this for the first time. A lot of people fucking grew up with this game. I had a Super Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo when this game came out, but at the time I was not playing, like, adventure games like this. I was playing shit with my brother, mostly. We would play, like, Street Fighter and racing games and, platformers, like, Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Country. Several Donkey Kong countries. At least the first, two, and a little bit of the third one. I remember renting the third one, like, once. And yeah, shit like that. I never played, Zelda until I got a Nintendo 64, and it came bundled with Ocarina of Time, and that was the first one I played. There are a fucking ton of masterpieces on the Super Nintendo, and I've gotten to play through a lot of them as an adult, and it's been really cool. Like, I've played through Final Fantasy VI for the first time as an adult. I played through Chrono Trigger for the first time as an adult. I think I was 19, maybe? That sounds about right. I think I'd been living here for like a year at that point. And there's still many more that I've not played that I will certainly play over the next, 10, 20 years of my life, I'm sure. Oh, fuck Lion King. Yo, fuck that game. Yo, fuck that game for real. Fuck that game. You mastered the shit out of that? Or you mastered the shit out of that feeling playing that game? Oh, that's different. It's like, if you mastered the shit out of Lion King, you were a goddess. That is insane. That game is batshit, dude. Lion King is a masterpiece of anger. Mastered the shit out of that feeling playing that game. See, I skimmed what you said, and I misinterpreted it. I went straight to assuming that you were fucking God Gamer. That should be a compliment, I guess. Get up for a second. Dude, I don't think I ever got past the Stampede either. For real. That game was so hard. I'm trying to remember where I saw a fairy fountain, but I really can't remember. I think there's one on the mountain. But, I wanted to get a fucking heart piece, so let me look up how to do that. Or which ones I would be able to get anyway. Okay, I got that one. Oh, I think I got that one too. Shit, did I miss any of these? I'm sure I did. Huh. I don't remember doing this. Let me try doing that. Next to the sanctuary. I just wanted to watch it again. That game has a level based on a deleted scene from the movie? Fucking, yeah, I wouldn't know either. It's a really good intro, right? Like, it's, like, I'm not nostalgic for it, so, like, I mean, I guess I'm nostalgic for it in, like, a general Zelda nostalgia sense, but, like, I have no reason to like it that much outside of, I think it's just really good. There was a level with a gorilla character that was never put in the movie, but the art for it was released years later. Yeah, dude, I remember, like, a couple levels from that game. I really didn't get far at all. It fucking blew my mind how difficult some of these supposed children's games were. On the fucking N64. That Aladdin game was a piece of shit. That was way too hard. Like, damn. Like, damn? Definitely didn't beat that one. Holy shit. No way. Your phone's about to die? Okay. Thank you for coming by, Caitlin. Appreciate you. Let's see. It said... to the right? Okay. They were designed for the rental market, I see. Oh, so you're saying that they wanted people to have to fucking rent them a billion times. Is that what you're saying? I don't think I can get in there. That must not be what it was talking about. I don't think I've been in the water here yet. Let's see. It's over here. Look at his fucking mouth. I see. I mean, that makes sense now. That's fucked up. So they didn't fucking want you to get that far, because if you could beat it in one rental, then... Man. Those conniving bastards. That Link does look like a Muppet when he's swimming. Yeah, no, that really does. That explains a lot of fucking inexplicably hard shovelware of the 90s. What a fucking factoid, man. I had no idea. That is worth knowing. Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. Okay, maybe I have to go farther right here. We'll see. Hey! What's that about? What's that about? What's that about? Maybe that's... I can't dive, can I? I'm pretty sure I can't dive. But I don't know why this little wave is here. Is that just a normal part of the textures? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why that arrow's there. That's puzzling. Perhaps literally. I don't know what they're going for with the puzzle there. Exactly. I never played the Jaws game. It was a piece of shit. Yeah. Wasn't there a fairy fountain down here? Or was it just a great fairy? Yeah, it's just a great fairy. What was over there, though? I actually didn't have an NES. The first system I ever had was a Super Nintendo. And then I got a old school original Game Boy a few years later. I think by the time I was getting the original Game Boy, it was already about out of date. Like, they were fixing to release like the Game Boy Pocket, and not too long after that, the Game Boy Color, which I also had one of those. I mostly just played Pokemon on my Game Boy. Either of them. That was most of what I've ever done on a Game Boy. Actually, still most of what I ever do on a Game Boy. Or DS or whatever. I love Pokemon a whole lot. It's worth it to me to get those things just for Pokemon, if I can afford it. Good night, Urchak! Put the Big Bird head back on, exit the room, doing ballet pliés. Beautiful. Thank you. Goodbye, Big Bird. This was not specific enough. I'm confused. Let me see. At the north end of Hyrule, to the side of the sanctuary are some mountain highlands. Okay, it actually didn't. I thought it specified to the right, but it actually didn't. So it could be to the left. Let me go the other way. Oh. Didn't know I could do that, by the way. I don't think that's what it was referring to, though. Oh wait, it gave me bombs. I think it might be trying to tell me something. We shall see. I'm gonna try bombing it. And seeing what happens. No. It didn't do anything. Okay. Well then what was the purpose of this? Hold on. I think I busted up the wrong thing. There's like another thing that I can bust up, and it will yield a heart piece. Wait. Wait, that's not the sanctuary. That's the sanctuary. What is this? Actually, is this the fucking fortune teller? Yes. Okay. Looked like a fortune teller thing. You've only played Gen 1 and Gen 5. Did you miss anything important? Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't trying to do that. Trying to go over here. You found the cut from the Lion King? Are you talking about the secret bonus level? With the deleted shit? If you put that in chat, I'll probably check it out afterward. I'm gonna open it in a tab. Die. Fuck off. Okay. Is this fairies? Please be fairies. Please. No. It's not fair. Oh no! It's not only fairies! I fucked myself! No! It's not only not fairies. I done fucked myself. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. God. This is... Having a rough stream over here. It's alright. It's okay. This worked out. It's fine. Included a time code for the gorilla? Okay, let me open this. Put that over here. Hey, chill. Thank you. I've watched speedruns of this game, in part because it's just really, really impressive to watch somebody just blow through this game that pretty much everybody struggled with horribly as a child. Yeah. Shit. I'm not thrilled about this, CGI remake they're doing. I really don't like this trend of let's make everything that used to be animated some, like, photorealistic thing. I sort of hate this trend a lot in my heart. Okay, can you shit? It's fucker. Can you shit? I think I meant to tell it to eat shit, but I'm getting a little tired at this point. The Mexican runner, I'm pretty sure that's who I saw. Is he like... I remember the person being very charismatic. It must have been that person. I hear fairy. Oh, damn. Okay, but I see it, though. I bet you I can get over there. I bet you that's the one that it was trying to get me to go at. But, oh, man. Is it up there, I guess? I guess so, because it's, like, up. Fuck you. Okay, you have to go upstairs to go up. That, the left, that's to the woods. I don't want to go that way. Bush cutting secret? Sure. Lay it on me. Fuck you, bird. Just fucking... Is this it, maybe? Hey! Cool. Please replenish my shit. Yay! Yay! If you hold down the sword button, you can cut through things rapidly. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. This music's not helping with the anxiety. This is better. Sorry, I was thinking. I guess you, like, I don't have to apologize for not talking. It's not radio. I've been doing this for 3 years and I still have to remind myself of that. They drill that into you hard, man, that dead air thing. Oh my god. For real. You were just supposed to keep talking. I was thinking about what I said earlier about the... Oh wait, I got on a big fucking tangent about political YouTube when I was trying to talk about that Carlos Maza story. Duh. Okay. Let's talk about that. So there's this, this gentleman who works for Vox. named Carlos Maza. He does a YouTube series that I really, really like called Strike Through. I'm not a like, universal fan of everything Vox does. I think a lot of stuff that they do is presented in kind of a biased way, but I don't find them to be, like, they don't lie a lot. So I've seen them do it, but it would seem it's largely not in, like, bad faith, or, like, they're presenting a progressive perspective on news. So, you know, you're gonna get a different take from them than you're gonna get from, I have trouble naming a respectable conservative outlet at this point. Maybe something that leans that way. I don't know, the Wall Street Journal, I suppose. You're gonna get a different take from those two outlets. I don't think Fox News is really news anymore. It's, for the most part, propaganda, and they do a lot of actual lying, so I have a hard time saying, like, oh, compare Vox to Fox News, but because, no, you can't. Vox is not making propaganda, and they're not lying through their teeth a lot of the time. They've definitely fucked up, and in ways that reveal their biases, but The Economist I regard as more centrist. It's center-right sometimes, but the thing is, like, if you've ever spoken to an economist or someone who's, like, knows a lot about economic issues, you'll notice that they almost universally lean more conservative on that shit, which means something to me as a person that doesn't really know a lot about how economies work. It means a lot to me that the people who know the most about this shit lean conservative on that shit. I find that interesting. Granted, that's a chicken-egg thing. It could be just that right-leaning people are drawn to that field. It might not be an indication of, you know, maybe we should be more conservative with economic shit. I don't know. But it's reason for me to, like, as a left-leaning person, to take right-leaning perspectives seriously, especially when it comes to economic issues. Granted, the right has some really terrible notions about economics, but you'll not find a lot of trickle-down bullshit being perpetuated in The Economist, which is, I think, one of the best magazines in publication today. They're very reliable for good coverage of a wide variety of issues. So, anyway, I was talking about Vox. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting tired here. Well, I got the heart piece I was trying to get, so I guess now I'm just kind of dicking around. Carlos Maza, for a few years, has been making the Strike Through series, and, unbeknownst to me, because, I don't watch his show, but I had heard of him, this, I'll call him a conservative commentator on YouTube, named Steven Crowder, who's got his own, like, show on YouTube, called Louder with Crowder. He apparently claims to be a comedian. This was news to me. He has been, quote-unquote, debunking episodes of Strike Through since its inception, essentially. And he's been, quote-unquote, debunking Strike Through with a bunch of, like, basically bullying of Carlos Maza based on his race and sexuality. So a lot of, like, you know, queer jokes, dick jokes, you know, Mexican jokes. It's kind of nasty and bad, and, you know, not only not funny to anybody who doesn't have problems with brown people or gay people, but also it's against YouTube's harassment policy to target and bully someone based on race or sexual orientation. So, but of course, YouTube is absolutely fucking terrible at moderating its platforms, so they hadn't done anything about this. And Carlos Maza, every time Steven Crowder would quote-unquote debunk an episode of Strike Through, which he doesn't, by the way, he basically refutes none of Carlos's points in these quote-unquote debunking videos, which is why I'm prefacing them with the quotes. Anyway, yeah. That's true. A large percentage of Crowder's content is basically reactionary shit regarding every single thing that Vox puts out. And if Vox didn't exist, a lot of his content wouldn't exist. Yeah, he's kind of like the definition of a reactionary. Like, that's like all he does is react in some shitty, bigoted way to everything that progressive people do. Yeah, quote unquote conservative humor. It's not that conservative people can't be funny. I certainly know conservative people who are funny, and they are funny in a different way than left-leaning people are generally, but it's not funny to dunk on people for shit that they can't help, especially, you know? Like, it's not, like, unless you think being gay is bad and being brown is bad, like, being Mexican is bad, then those jokes aren't funny to you. And that's something that, like, people don't seem to get. It's like there's no joke there unless you think it's a joke to be gay or a joke to not be white, you know? Like, you're not being funny. You're also breaking YouTube's harassment policies, but in addition to that, you're not fucking funny. Like, if you have to resort to fucking bigoted slurs and shit to bully someone, you need to go to, like, learn how to talk shit like an adult. Cause holy fuck, man. Like, your shit talk game is mad weak. Like, mad weak. For real. Anyway, so, every time Crowder does this, Carlos Maza gets a fucking wave of homophobic and racist abuse from his fucking shitlord fan base. Mostly unprompted by him, but let's be honest, when you see, like, you know, this person that you're watching bullying a person, it's not a big leap to think that, like, oh, well, your fans are gonna then go harass them. Especially if you didn't specifically tell them not to, and he doesn't. So, Carlos Maza has been, repeatedly harassed every time he makes one of these videos. He's been doxxed by Steven Crowder's fans, fucking, like, sending him text messages and shit, telling him to debate Steven Crowder, which, like, debate about what? He's a fucking idiot. So, Steven Crowder is a climate change denier. If you want to get on my bad side quicker, you can't with any opinion. Like, that's the way to get me to think you're a complete fucking idiot. Is tell me you're questioning climate change. You're not only an idiot, you're a dangerous idiot, and you are a fucking danger to society when you have a platform that big and you're spewing that fucking bullshit. Seriously, man, fuck that guy. So anyway, Carlos Maza makes a Twitter thread, which it would seem like a fucking viral Twitter thread is the only way to get YouTube's attention on its fucking cesspool of fashy bullshit that it has festering on its fucking platform. He makes a Twitter thread detailing all of this. By the way, Steven Crowder, in many of the videos that he's wearing when he quote-unquote debunks strike-through, he's wearing a shirt that says, socialism is for, figs, supposedly. The second letter of the word figs is covered by a fig, as though to censor it. Additionally, there's a picture of Che Guevara on the shirt doing, like, you know, like, flamboyant sort of hand gesture. It's very, very obvious what the shirt says. Like, it's not about figs. If it said figs, you wouldn't need to censor the second letter of the word. I know it might sound ridiculous that I'm, like, saying this in such detail, but real talk, fucking thousands of people have come to the defense of this fucking dumb, bigoted shirt saying, oh no, it says socialism is for figs, I swear. Like, bitch, the card says moops. I'm sorry, the card says moops. Yeah, I'm not buying your shit. Yeah, it's not subtle. Like, God. It's not subtle. Like, you are not slick. You are not slick. Holy fuck, man. So anyway, this thread gets YouTube's attention. They start in on, you know, doing shit with Steven Crowder's channel. I think they, like, demonetized it and said he had to do a number of things in order to get his monetization back. I'm actually not totally caught up on the story. I'm not sure where it's at this point. But Carlos Maza has the harassment on him is ramped up tenfold since he brought YouTube's attention to this shit. And again, he's not asking for like new rules here. He's asking for YouTube to enforce their existing rules regarding harassment on their own platform. And they're not doing it. Because they seriously don't know how to regulate this fucking monster they created, and it's starting to make people rightfully very goddamn nervous. And really, shit like this is on the low end of the dangers of YouTube not regulating its fucking platform. And it's yeah, it's definitely something to worry about, man. When we're facing, like, you know, climate change is not a crisis of resources. It is a crisis of cooperation. And when you have this really toxic, unregulated element like political YouTube out there, just, you know, preying on people's worst fears and fanning the flames of their worst insecurities and chimpy, shitty impulses, and, like, it's really fucking dangerous. And I don't like to be alarmist about shit, I really don't, but, like, goddamn, YouTube needs to police its platform. It really does. It's so fucking bad at it. It's trying to train robots to do it, and they're terrible. They're terrible at it. Holy shit. Like, god damn. Ugh. So that's that story. As if it wasn't apparent from hearing me tell the story where my opinion lies on that, I'm with Carlos Maza. I don't think that Steven Crowder has a right to a platform to say this shit. He can go scream it on a street corner if he wants, you know? I'm all for freedom of speech, which means that I don't think the government should be telling you what you can and cannot say. However, you may have a right to speech, but you do not have the right to a platform, and I don't think that someone like Steven Crowder saying the shit that he does, doing the shit that he does, selling the merch that he does, has any fucking right to be on a huge mainstream platform like YouTube. I think if you want to say shit like that and do shit like that, you should be relegated to the darkest corners of the internet where you fucking belong. For real. Happy Pride Month, assholes. Fucking cunts. Yeah, he certainly does not have a right to a fucking monetary stream, unless there's some fucking, you know, some fucking shady motherfucking Patreon alternative wants to give this guy money, enable him to gather money. They can do that, but they're gonna earn the reputation that they earn for being a place where, you know, Patreon would not have you, YouTube would not have you, because your fucking views are too abhorrent. So, yeah, I've said this before, I will say it again. Deplatform, deplatform, deplatform. Do it. Fucking do it, man. Enforce your existing rules. I'm not asking for new ones. Carlos Maza is not asking for new ones. Enforce your existing rules, you fucking cunts. I'm gonna stop being so ranty about this. That's the story. You live in Southern Oregon and the neo-Nazis have been getting real active lately and it pisses you off, yeah? It's scary. Yeah, y'all got some interesting racists out west there. We're dealing with some different shit in the South. We're kind of in some, like, cozy racism down south. It's not really as bombastic as it used to be down here. It's like settled into everybody's bones, and it's just sad. Yeah. Southeastern racist is at least a known quantity, exactly. That's a very good way of putting it. You know, like it or not, we're used to it. Ugh. I'm not sure if it gets any easier, really. You just get used to it. I'm white, and it fucking bothers me. So, like, just watching what happens. Atlanta's pretty left-leaning, but I do live out in the suburbs, and, like, you know, you drive 20 miles in the wrong direction from here, and, yeah, it gets a little different. Yo, what? For real? Oregon was explicitly an ethno-state until like 150 years ago and those guys never went away? I definitely didn't know that. What the fuck? What the fuck? For real? I'm gonna have to look into that. That's fucking batshit. Were any other states like that? Holy shit, man. And people forget, man, this shit was just not that long ago. Like, goddamn. Just not that long ago. Fuck. Black people were not allowed into Oregon until like 1860 or so. Jesus. Utah? I don't know if Utah was ever like explicitly an ethno-state. It's just got a lot of fucking white people in it. And fucking, isn't that where Mormons are from? Or at least where they've gravitated towards? I don't know where I'm going now. I think I wanted to check back at my house for something. I might be full of shit, but we're gonna do that. I don't want to do the dungeon tonight. It's too late. I'm too tired to dungeon. Oh yeah, I need to get a ferry. That's right. That's right. I still can't remember where a fairy fountain is. I remember there being one on the mountain, I think. Or maybe it wasn't my house. I don't know. Let's try and find a fairy. That just looks like trouble. I don't know. Damn, dude. Oh, that's fine. I encourage people to talk about their shit here. That is part of what I try to do here. I want people to feel comfortable talking about themselves and their lives. I'm not very judgy, really. I get defensive, but that's only when you're, like, attacking me. I'm not really defensive with regard to, like, other people's lives. I specifically get pissy when people talk to me like I'm stupid. So, you can, say that's a specific problem for me. I'm not terribly proud of that, of course. But it's definitely a thing. And I question how much I'll ever be able to get rid of it, really. But it's something I'm trying to at least accept and work on. That's like a decent wrap-up thought on Pride, actually. I called it a, it's like defiant self-love. Like, you know, there might be people in the world who think I'm wrong or bad or defective because of how I am, but I'm going to be proud of myself anyway, I'm going to love myself anyway, and I'm going to do that in spite of that shit. And I think that notion extends way, way beyond, just sexuality. Like, way, way beyond. Would you ask here? Oh, you're not dominating the conversation. I actually don't even let people do that here. I would let you know if you were doing that. Is there a connection between, I'm gonna assume that's autism spectrum disorder and attention deficit? There's definitely some comorbidity there. Like, a lot of people who have, who are on the autism spectrum also have an attention deficit, but I don't know if they're related. To my knowledge, they're not really working on similar systems for the most part, but I would guess there's overlap, because they're both problems that involve, like, for the most part, one's entire brain. There's more focus on, like, some parts rather than other parts, depending on which disorder you're talking about, but there's gotta be some overlap, especially with people who have both problems. But I don't know of an official one. That's not something I've looked into. That would be a good Google Scholar search, though. You've heard of a lot of overlap between... What's ODD? I don't know what ODD is. I'll probably know it once you spell it out, but I don't know the acronym. Oppositional defiant disorder, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see that, for sure. I knew OCD. I thought it either might have been a typo or just an acronym that I hadn't heard of. I actually wouldn't expect a connection necessarily between OCD and ADD, because those seem to be, to some extent, like, diametrically opposed problems. Although, I don't know, you have, like, an inability to allocate attention correctly that could manifest in some, like, obsessive-compulsive shit. I don't know. I'm sure there's many people out there with both. A lot of these things, like, it's often, you know, like, common that someone has more than one mental issue if they have one. You know, people will seldom struggle with just one thing. It happens, but I don't know a lot of people who only struggle with depression without struggling with anxiety or some other problem. Yeah. I'm thinking about that. That's another, oh hey, look. I can maybe get up there. We'll find out. That's another component of self-love, loving your own crazy ass. That's really hard to do, especially depending on what flavor of crazy you're dealing with. That can be really hard. But that's something you have to deal with, and if you want to love yourself, you have to accept all of that, and love yourself even with all of that. And, yeah. That's kind of, I sort of, suppose that was one of the more frightening realizations I've made in the last year or so, is like, oh, I can't really love myself if in that I'm including, like, trying to hate and avoid entire parts of myself. That's not how that works. It's like, you can compartmentalize all you want, I guess, but inherent in love, in self-love, all love, or, you know, a number of things, including things like acceptance and respect and a desire to make better and fulfilling, you know, that person's life, even if it is you. And you can't really do that if you, like, are neglecting or hating, like, huge aspects of your identity. And, you know, if you're self-hating for one reason or another, that's something you have to deal with, even if you are really good at compartmentalizing. So that's hard, trying to put a positive spin on parts of you that you hate. But I'm trying. Trying to improve the things that I can, and at least enjoy the more negative aspects that I can't do as much about. Or try to spin them in a positive way. And I'm hoping in doing that to get better at the whole self-love and acceptance thing. Hey, get back here. Who is this? How do I sneak up on you? Fuck. Sorry, hadn't looked at chat in a little bit here. You suspect that different forms of neural diversity have overlapping genetic roots? Probably. Have I ever read Neurotribes by Stieberman? Oh wait, is there an L? Stilberman, sorry. No, I have not, but the title Neurotribes sounds like a thing I should read. I do a lot of thinking about that, I'm assuming, based on the title. It's kind of long. I do have some other shit I need to be reading, admittedly. there's like 3 excellent books that I'm like halfway through that I should probably finish over the summer. I think I'm going to look up where a fairy fountain is, because I'm just gonna die wandering around. For real. And it'll be quick to look it up. There's one just southeast of Blanck's house. Okay, let's try that one. So, what the hell was I saying? I was like wrapping up thoughts on pride and what that means. So yeah, if you're uncomfortable with some like massive aspect of your identity, like your own sexuality, that's going to put a fucking hamper on your ability to love yourself and accept yourself and ultimately be happy and comfortable in your own life. So that's kind of what pride is about. Hopefully I've managed to explain it for people who might have been confused by the name. It's not about being proud of some bullshit that you can't even help. That's not the idea. It is defiant self-love. That is how you should think about pride. Oh, right here? Nice! Cool, I can remember that. That's easy. No, that's not... Walk through? You lying sack of shit. You lying sack of shit. I want a fairy fountain. That is not... Northwest of Link's house? Okay, let's try that one. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Did game just get small? Yeah, it did. Damn it. Or did it? Oh, oh god damn it, I can't tell. Yeah, game is small. Game is small. No, game is too big. Why does this happens because I fuck with the window. That's why this happens. Sorry. Okay. That's about as even as we're gonna get it, I think. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Well, no, game got like that because it got smaller here, too. How do I... Alright, I'm not gonna go fucking with this too much. I'm not gonna do that. This is not necessary at the moment. I will fuck with it later. I'm just trying to get a ferry. Okay, it's northwest of my house. We're gonna find it. Hey! One of your uncles is into straight pride? Shut the fuck up, for real? Used to be a pretty chill person until he met his new wife. Dude just molds himself to fit the one he's with. Oh, goodness. Yeah, So, having explained where gay pride comes from, I'm hoping that you now implicitly understand why the idea of straight pride is fucking stupid. Because no one hates you for being straight. Anybody talking shit about straight people is really just trying to, like, blow off steam for the most part. There's no, like, danger to straight people for being straight in the world. There aren't, like, packs of angry queer folk roaming the streets looking for straights to fuck up. That's not the world we live in. And that's why the notion of straight pride is fucking silly, because you're not countering anything. It's not a countermeasure. It's a countermeasure to your perceived oppression by the equality of queer people. You fucking babies. So, yeah. Oh, God. I've not seen anyone that I have any respect for promoting the notion of a fucking straight pride parade. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's fucking absurd. There's nothing wrong with being straight. Be straight, whatever. But, like, no one's gonna hate you for that. No one's gonna get all, like, biblical on your ass or fucking harass you in public or endanger your life because you're straight. It's just not a thing that's gonna happen to you. Yeah. That's why straight pride is some bitch baby bullshit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh wait, no, I'm trying to swing a bottle at it. I need to swing the bug net at him. And then they'll go in the bottle, I guess, right? Hey! Keep it in a bottle. Yeah. Dope. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, y'all. I'm getting delirious over here. And I've been off my shit for a couple of hours now, so I'm just gonna call it a day. When we come back to this, I will do the dungeon and all of that. You have a good night, too. Thanks for coming by. I can't remember what we decided to call you. Smiter. There you go. That was what I decided I liked. I assume that the straight pride people realize that they're just, you know, they are coming at this in bad faith and look, you know, at least, at minimum, like they're being disingenuous, but it's hard for me to imagine how fucking, like, thin-skinned you would have to be threatened by the equality of, like, marginalized people like that, or the notion that they would want to be proud of who they are. Like, you shouldn't feel excluded from that. Like, it's not your thing. You can find other shit to be enthusiastic about. Other than your own, like, blandness, I guess. I mean, it's just who gives a shit? I'm for removing the valence from queerness altogether. I don't think it's better or worse to be gay or straight. I really don't give a shit. To me, that's the point of equality. I just want this to be a non-issue. That's my big, boring, hippie dream. I just want it to not fucking matter. That's all I want. And yeah, that's part of, like, the point of Pride is that, you know, people should be able to do this shit and it not cause a goddamn fuss, because it just shouldn't matter. That is, yeah, that's the classic quote there. If all someone knows is privilege, then equality feels like oppression. Yeah. Word. I think part of it is that a lot of lonely people who feel like they don't have a community get jealous of people who have one implicitly. That's true. I do agree with that. But I think if you're experiencing that kind of, like, you know, tribelessness and lack of a community, there are a lot of ways to fulfill that in, you know, ways that are almost as inherent, I guess, maybe not as fundamental as, like, your sexuality, for example, but, you know, there are other things that you can form communities around that you don't have to be some, you know, like, knockoff of oppressed people's attempts at being proud of themselves. Like, and that's a good point. There's probably a reason that those people are lonely. There's lots of ways to form communities, and you shouldn't feel like you have to, you know, harp on some characteristic about yourself that you can't even change in order to find a community or connect with people. Like, I basically don't connect with people, you know, much at all over being queer or a woman or certainly not white. There's no, like, there's no fucking, like, there's a certain amount of, like, solidarity and camaraderie implicit in, like, black people, for example. There is no such thing in white folks. There's really not. Except with, like, the worst kind of people, and I'm not one of those, so... I don't find it, really even useful. Like, there's no saying that I would necessarily even have anything, you know, inherently in common with someone who shared some immutable characteristic of mine. But, you know, it's just the idea behind marginalized communities banding together and talking to each other is, well, it's twofold, I guess. They want to be able to communicate with each other so that they can, like, share their own experiences and, like, validate each other and, you know, come up with, like, a cohesive narrative for what's happening and, you know, validate their own life experiences against other people's that have experienced the same thing. And it's also important to be able to coalesce like that so that you can enact cultural and political changes, which, yeah, social media has done a lot for marginalized people. If I can name any one thing that it's done good for the world, social media, it's that, is that it gave women a voice, it gave queer people a voice, it gave black people a voice, more of a voice than we've ever had. And, God, I never thought I would see something like Me Too. Never. I thought I would die before that happened. I really did. And, yeah, it's a hashtag. Like, I remember talking to Alex about this once, and he pointed that out. It's like, it's hashtag Me Too. That's significant, because it wouldn't have been a thing at all without social media. So, yeah, that's probably the most positive you'll hear me talk about social media on the stream. Anyway, music, right. Been a little off here. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. That's how I feel about it anyway. You should trust me. I'm a scientist. Alright. Good night, y'all.